Hello and welcome to this Beat Your Competition Online lesson on SEMrush's Position Tracking Report. Did you know, according to Ahrefs, only 5.7% of all newly published pages will get to Google's top 10 results within a year? That's a ton of competition. The Position Tracking Report Monitor is the quintessential tool for monitoring how well your keywords are performing in terms of national, regional, and local search engine positions. Say you want to track your website's ranking for target keywords in the Google Top 100 organic and paid results. Daily updated data provided by this tool shows you how your optimization efforts help your keyword rankings progress in paid and organic search over time. You can add up to 10 competitive domains in your tracking campaigns. By the way, when targeting customers in a particular city or town, local SEO strategies are key. In this case, search results on a national level don't help to estimate your web presence. You need to filter down to location-specific data. Luckily, the SEMrush Position Tracking tool does this easily for you. And if you offer services or products in different cities or countries, or if your website is localized, you could rank for thousands of keywords. And with this tool, you can create multilingual tracking campaigns for any location you'd like. Let's see how it works. Once logged in, let's head to the top left of the SEMrush dashboard and click to assure we are in the SEO toolkit. Once there, head to the Rank Tracking section of the left sidebar, where you will find the Position Tracking link, which we will click. Now you're presented with all your existing projects, but if you haven't set one up yet, just click the New Position Tracking button. Otherwise, click the project name if you already set this up, or click the blue Setup button next to the project name if you haven't already set it up. If you're setting up the Position tool, start with the Tracking Root Domain option to track whole domains. If you're doing some local map pack tracking, enter the business name exactly as it appears in the local map pack so the tool can match the right business to your domain. In the second tab, you can change the device and location settings. Then in the third tab, you can add your competitors, and the final tab is where you can enter specific keywords you want to track. So the main overview of this tool presents us with all the information we need to see how we are ranking in Google against the competition. You will see to the right of your domain that you can add competitors' domains, and it will even suggest some competitors that you might want to add. You can also filter by keyword and other parameters. Do not forget that you can change the time frame of this overview report on the right of the entry fields. In the chart below, you have options to view different types of rankings, including the visibility, which is the click-through rate for your top 100 ranked keywords, the list of which you can see below the chart. In the next tab, you will see estimated traffic, which is the probability that someone will click on your site in the event that someone searches for a keyword that would trigger your site in the top 100 results for that keyword. And then the final tab is the average ranking for all of your keywords. Bear in mind that the default ranking is 100, which would indicate that your keyword is not ranking in the top 100 results on the search engine results pages. Below is the list of keywords and their SERP features, along with the 3 results that we mentioned in the chart above. Now, if none of your keywords are ranking in the top 100 results for those keywords, you'll find quite a few dashes. The Table Setting button changes the data you see in the table. Feel free to add keywords as needed by clicking the Add Keywords button on the left. Remove keywords that are not interesting for you by selecting them with the checkbox, then heading to the Action menu and choose Remove Keyword. Now, let's go back to the top and click the Rankings Distribution tab. The Rankings Distribution shows us how we are ranking against our competition for the keywords we are following. You have the number of keywords broken down by top 3, top 10, top 20, and top 100 results. Obviously, your goal is to have the most high-volume keywords ranking in the top 3 amongst your competition, because that's where the majority of organic search clicks originate. Let us jump back to the top of the Rankings tab. The Rankings tab is a simple listing of the keywords you are tracking with their ranking, if they are in the top 100 SERP results, as well as the CPC value and the volume, and which SERP features they trigger. Nice here is the ability to see the trend of that keyword's rankings. Heading back to the top and clicking the Landing Pages tab, you can view a list of landing pages for your or your competitors' domains, along with data on various keywords those domains are ranking for. So here we see the landing pages that rank in the top 100 results for the list of keywords we have, and then by clicking the Number of Keywords button in the Keywords Count column, we see the specific keywords that triggered these landing pages to appear. Now, a top tip is to discover new competitors, domains that compete against yours for the keywords you are targeting. Find these competitors by heading to the top and clicking the Competitors Discover header tab. You will see a huge list of websites that SEMrush thinks are competing against you for high rankings for your favorite keywords. You can even click the Set as Competitor button next to the competitor's domain to set them as a competitor throughout the SEMrush system, so you can easily recall them in other tools. If you think one of these competitors doesn't compete against you in terms of real-world services, you can click the Blacklist button to remove it from your reports. If you want to track your keywords based on device, for example desktop versus mobile, or by location, for example London versus New York, you can head to the Devices and Locations header tab and then click Add New Device or Location. Then you will add the keywords you want to track by clicking Keywords. You can type a keyword manually into the sandbox, then click the blue Add to Project button, or you can choose from Campaign to put the keywords that you saw on the existing pages into the sandbox to add to the project for this new device and location. Now click Start Tracking this device and location. Now the system will create an entirely new report for you. You can switch back and forth between this and the previous report by clicking the blue text next to the device and location on the top of the page. Oh, and before we forget, let's talk about local packs just for a second. There are certain search results that trigger a local pack. For example, if we type post office, Google will show the local post offices. The oft overlooked feature of this tool is that we can see the local pack results for a particular tracked domain. Let us start from scratch by clicking Projects at the top. You can always get back home from this place. Now let's scroll to find our Dominoes.com project. Now we see our domain in blue. You have access to a ton of filters, but let's choose Local Pack from the SERP Features filters. We see now whether any of our keywords get us ranked in the Local Pack results. Under SERP Features, we see that because we selected Local Pack, all of these keywords will potentially get us a Local Pack ranking. So hopefully that illustrates how you can use this tool to understand Google Local Pack. One final point. In this tool, viewing rankings for www.domain.com won't show rankings for blog.domain.com. Thanks for checking out Position Tracking with us. See you in the next video.